Yo, I don't have to go to work until frickin' 5 p.m. tomorrow. And it's 11:56. Come on, dude. Come on, be real. What time do I even have to go to bed to wake up at 4? 8 hours of sleep. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care, because I'm stupid. You know what we're gonna do tonight? We're gonna finish the free roam challenges in here. In this map, specifically. In East Coast. Finally, am I right? I mean, this one has taken at least 2.5 streams, right? I think maybe even more. If we're being real. I got plenty of drank tonight. There is no promethazine or codeine, but that was stupid. Why would I even say that? Anyways. Oh, frick, all the time trials. I forgot about that bull crap. Oh. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. That's what we have to start with, is the final garage to garage, which is really fun, actually. You like that? That'll just sit there and play endlessly. Nice, huh? Doesn't necessarily fit, if we're being real. Like the C is cut off, but it's easy, you know? I didn't want to screw around with all that crap, right? So, quick travel to this one. Vehicle selection is default. Let's see. Successfully deliver 30 vehicles. So this one's even higher. Remember, the other ones were only 20 vehicles and like a combo of whatnot, random crap, right? So, this crap's in my way. So this will definitely be sick. Sickening, to say the least. How many frickin' times I gotta do this bull crap? I haven't fixed this yet. It's still peeling the frick off. Let's see how this goes. A BX base automatic. Nice. See, damage to the vehicle does not count towards your score. That sucks, dude. It should reset your frickin' multiplier. That is all. That's what it should do. Gosh, dude, how many times are they gonna have me do the same delivery location? Now that's actually frustrating to me. Hopefully, not that many times, but it'll probably end up being a frick ton. What do you mean, dude? Boom. W. Alright, I-Series. Manual. Auto. Look at those gorgeous red gauges, dude. That actually looks sick. Oh, my rear view mirror is awful, dude. That's set up horribly. It really is, dude. I can't wait to actually finish all these challenges and put my buttons back. You know, that's actually frustrating. I really do wish that my wheel had, whoa, a few more buttons on it, but it's not the end of the world that it does not. You know, it's just a little bit, you know, quality of life thing, I guess. If I could just have everything. But alas. Because so far, I've had to take off... I honestly haven't had to take off that many. Left blinker. Traffic. Spawn, I believe. Or auto drive, whichever one. I think it was traffic. And then... What have I not said? Left blinker. Oh. The traffic one. And then... slow-mo. That's really all that I've had to disable to get all my buttons available for. Oh, look at that sunrise. That is perfect. I'm sorry that you have to see that in the lowest quality possible. You know, because I'm able to sit here and see it with such... You know, it looks gorgeous, dude, and you're just looking at a blur of pixels. You know, Hey. Sorry that freaking... these streaming sites screw me. This is really annoying. See, what config is this in which the doors will not close? This has got to be a mod. There's no way. But why? Oh, take that, Moonhawk. But yeah, dude, it freaking sucks. Like, honestly... Oh, he just... That was funny. You know, I feel like my Wi-Fi is actually good enough to do... You know where it was struggling is when I first started streaming, I thought it would be wise to stream and record the entire gameplay and not just use the replay that YouTube auto-creates. But then I got screwed, of course, because that's way too intensive on the computer as I'm sitting there trying to stream plus record in 4K. Because, of course, it had to be 4K. I couldn't... I think I even tried it in 1080 too, and it was bullcrap, dude. Like... If I could just stream in 1080 with a higher bit rate, we'd be chilling. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it's just Kick that limits me. I mean, here's what I will say right now. At the end of the day, I have a smooth running stream that looks decent on a mobile device. As long as you aren't watching me on an iPad or a TV or a computer, or like full screen on those devices, right? My streams look decent enough. And that's the thing, right? Is that I really don't want to screw with it because I screwed so much just to get it running this smoothly. You know, no, I feel like nobody ever talks about that. Like, is it just me that's that unlucky in setting up a stream that it is like super annoying, super frustrating, just always... Because maybe it's too because I try very hard. You know, I want it to be the best that it can be. But at the end of the day, these streaming services are still limiting it. So it's like... You know, I can only... Come on, that one in the back? What are you talking about? You know what I mean, man? Like... If I was big, or bigger, they wouldn't limit me. At least not to 720, right? Why are these all auto? Is that a coincidence? Is that just random? You telling me? Because I remember doing this last time, and it had multiple... You know, it actually had quite an amount of, manual configs listed in here, so it's a little peculiar to me. I really do hope that I can at least, I don't know how long it'll take, but finish this map tonight. You know? I know you guys are getting tired of watching me play on East Coast. Boo-hoo. As if, right? You know, I feel like Beam content is Beam content, no matter where you are. It's Beam. So, it's all good, right? It's all Beam. Can't really complain about that. Man, these brakes suck. Nice ESC and all that bullcrap, of course. Traction control enabled. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Why would you do that, dude, when it's all the way over there? Frick, see, that was stupid, dude. I came in from right there. Why are you being stupid with me here? Okay, this is getting really annoying to the point where I just want to, you know, fix it later. I'm hoping it doesn't come off, because I figured I could just, like, add some glue around the edge and it would be fine. There we go. It's a manual. A bolide, though, of course. Perfect manual to have. Most controllable Beam vehicle. Dude, I don't know why. Every time I stream a Seto, it gives me the stupidest frickin' camera issues and all that bullcrap, dude. Frick. You know what would be funny? Is if I finished it like this. Before my vehicle overheats. If my wheel wouldn't get that messed up. Oh, man, it's done for. Alright, well. Screw it, am I right? The brakes weren't doing enough. You see what I did right there? Slapped it into first and let that over rev. You know, that just really, really good for your engine, right? But I mean, hey, what works works. Am I right? Oh gosh, dude, this is getting annoying. You know, right over my buttons, right where I'm constantly touching. That's so cool. A dune kicker. Stop. Yield your vehicle, you stupid idiot, dude. You see me come flying out in your lane and you're just, I'm gonna keep going my way, you know? I'm just gonna do me. What are you talking about, dude? What is your problem? Okay. These things are just weird as frick on my wheel. Is it just me? Or is it other people too? I don't know. The feedback just goes whack. And I feel like, you know, it's all due to that frickin' suspension they have, but it really just screws me up, dude. It's an L. It really is an L. What the frick? See, dude, it's like frickin', it's like it's on 24/7 and then it just snaps off. It feels like Car X Street. That's what it, you know, honestly, that is a valid, I was gonna say fair, but that is a valid comparison, I will say. Great job, Simvix, you know? Really keeping it relatable for the viewers. It just feels weird, dude. Like, I feel like something has got to be broken, too, because there's no way. It doesn't normally act like this. Like, there's full feedback, but not to the left. And now it's not to the right. It's weird, dude. What the frick is happening? I don't know. Yield, thank you. Whoa! Meant to do that. Whoa! Also meant to lose that because, you know, weight reduction, of course. Dude, this has got to be screwed up. There's no way. Yeah, okay, that feels far better. So I had done something to make it worse, so it's still difficult to control. My points still make sense, or my point that I made, but it's not near as bad. Not near as bad. What is this bullcrap, dude? If I had drift steering... Watch, now I'm gonna have to burn out to get in that one. Or just back up. Okay, back up, I said. Dude, I didn't even know there was a marshland out here. Are you kidding me? See, I never knew that. I'm not even joking. Ugh. Dude, I pressed down D-pad. I literally just pressed down D-pad. No other buttons. Not left D-pad. Not right D-pad, but it's gonna go and think that I did. Man, that's so freaking annoying, dude. It really makes me dislike this wheel just for the buttons. You know, like, come on, dude. Can I, like, replace that with something? Can I make it better? Because this is just stupid. But I really do believe that, dude. Like, I'm sitting here. Like, these buttons are just crap. Can I make them individual buttons somehow? Is that a mod? I doubt it's a mod that anyone has ever done, right? Or if someone has done it, I doubt that they've made, like, a YouTube video or sorts about it. I mean, it just doesn't seem like a very common thing if you search up. Buttons suck. Yeah, maybe there's a post about it on the forum. A forum of sorts, but... Frick. But, like, as for an actual fixed... a procedure on how to change it, I highly doubt that exists. So, I guess I just have to make it myself. But, I don't know. I mean, that's a weird one. See if you can pop... What I want to do is pop this cover off and see how their button is. Because if it's already one button that has like that, then yeah, then I can't really fix that. But if it's literally like 4 different buttons... If it's 4 different buttons, right, then there's something that I could do. Then I could actually add just an individual button, or just leave the cover off and just press those buttons. I don't know how they do it, right? But I mean, I feel like anything has got to be better than this. Because I know how to press down D-pad. Okay, I'm not an idiot, dude. As much as you like to think that I am, I'm not that stupid. I can at least tell what D-pad button I'm pressing. What's up, Brody? Don't mind me complaining about my freaking buttons. What is that bullcrap? This car's too low? I'm not in that one, am I? Oh, I am. How are you doing this fine evening? We're gonna finish all the challenges on East Coast tonight. We may not 3-star all of them, especially the time trials, but... Come on, dude. Of course I remember you. I do not get that many viewers in here. It's very easy to remember who comes and goes. Oh, that's sick, dude. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it's got the little model of the car. That is such a baller move, dude. That really is. Oh, frick. I looked over at the chat. That's what you don't do. I actually got one of those for my car coming. A little model. I don't know if I'll have it on the dash, though. And that's just due to... I live in Arizona, so the thing would probably melt. Just melt onto my dash. That would be cool. You know, that would be such a cool flex. But, what I might do is add something to it, like a small little circle on top. And then I could hang it from the mirror. That would be sick. I already have the chain right there, too. You know, that's just perfect right there. That would work out perfectly. No, Tucson. Basically Phoenix, just, I guess, a little cooler. Sort of sucks. I've done that before. I had a remove before flight tag that I got at my job. And I thought, you know, whoops. Oh, shoot. I'm just a girl. Frick. I just thought, oh, you know, it'd be a great idea to put some sticky back Velcro directly on my dash. I thought that was a great idea. And honestly, it worked for a long time. And then the actual summer hit. And, you know, it came off, but it was just bullcrap to deal with. It really was. And it sort of ruined my remove before flight tag. Like, those are pretty rare to get, too. You know? Like, come on, an actual aviation remove before flight tag. They don't come, especially the one that I had in my car, too, because it was my Oldsmobile, dude. You know, the one that I have in this game. Frick, dude. It was the cleanest frickin' tag I had ever seen, and it was just sitting on the ground. I'm like, oh, I'm stealing that. Absolutely, dude. And then I go and screw it up. And honestly, it's not even that bad. There's just like a tiny little section on it that's like blackened. And it just won't come out no matter how hard I scrub and wash and try. But alas, that's why I don't be an idiot. That's why I don't put crap on my dash anymore. Oh, come on, dude. What is this one? Can you stop screwing me here? Console. PC. How are you playing, Beam on console, for one? Consoles suck. I am very against consoles. It's like, wow, it's just as good as a PC, right? That's the excuse that people are making these days. They're like, oh, it's just like a PC, bro. It's got, you know, all these specs and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, but it's literally like a PC in a limiting operating system. That's what it is. A limiting operating system. That's just me, right? That is just my personal take. It's like, okay, cool, you know. I feel like I could, if I just had Windows, you know, then I can do whatever I want. Like piracy. Piracy is, you know, PC. It's far easier to do on PC. Anyways. Boy, hey man, if you're forced to use it, I mean, right? I mean, use what you got. I wonder if Beam ever will come to console. It's rather intensive. These consoles would better get their specs up if they want to be running Beam. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, hey, dude, I mean, I grew up with, like, what, a PS3 or some crap. I used to be limited to a console myself. I didn't hate them then, you know, if you're just a chill gamer. But if you want to take gaming a tad bit more seriously, I feel like PC is your best option. I mean, just in general, dude. Just in general. Exactly, see? What an L to have a console. So, honestly, you know, I would get a Steam Deck. Because then, think about it like this. If you get a Steam Deck and start buying all your games on Steam, and then eventually you're able to either afford or own your own PC, then you already have all those games, dude. And you can just, you can honestly just run them at better graphics than what the Steam Deck was able to. That is what sucks. Oh! What sucks about all that crap is they don't, you know, you gotta buy games more than once. I feel like that's the biggest loss. And honestly, it's just stupid, dude. It's just stupid. Okay, I bought this game. Oh, wow, it's PS5 only. Oh, it's Xbox only. I mean, now my PC doesn't have that game that I've had for years, or all my progress. You know, that is such bullcrap, dude. I mean, thankfully, many a game these days has, you know, like a way to transfer your past, you know, console to PC. You can transfer it, but you still gotta buy the game again. which is lame. What combo am I at, by the way? Because this is sort of... What was that sound? Did you hear that? No, you wouldn't hear that. I got... What the frick? I don't know, dude. I'm tweaking out. Current combo 10. Dude, there's freaking... Oh, you know what it is? It's real windy outside. That's what it is. It just sounds weird as frick to me because I have my headphones on. So we have to do what? Far more deliveries. Don't ask me how many. We were at what? We were at 10. I'm pretty sure I have to do 30 on this map. Is this diesel? Oh, it is. No. Is the diadem diesel? I didn't think so. Maybe there is a config that's diesel. Huh. I don't even remember it having that engine, but I must just be an idiot at that point. You know what I mean? I don't think that's diesel. I think that's just how this thing sounds. Oh, why am I going the wrong way? That is a waste of time. Okay, get out of here, dude. You know, gosh. December 27th? 27th? That sucks, dude. That is honestly the worst. That's like my brother. My brother's on the 29th. So he gets all his Christmas and birthday gifts as, oh, you know, it's just this is for both. Oh, gosh, dude. I am flooring it. Leave me alone. I thought I was. You know, I get that a little bit because my birthday is early November. Whoa, D-Series? You just caused an accident. You better... You're stuck inside of me. Don't you honk at me. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Get out of here, dude. Because honestly, what is your purpose in life? Of course it just rips off your frickin'... Get the frick out of here. Ah. I should not have taken the off-road path. I figured this would work, though, but... I also didn't expect to see a D-Series come flying out of nowhere here. Okay, dude, this is stupid. I'm literally right there. I am literally right there at the freaking... And I've just high-centered myself. Alright, pal. I just figured, you know, hey, let me just cut the track here real quick. You got a mountain bike? See, dude, that's fun. I used to bike a lot in my younger years. I used to bike, like... I don't know how many miles, per se. You know, I could actually look that up. I could. Because I know the exact route that I took. I would drive every day because I grew up in a residential area, right? You know. Oh, I almost hit all those. That would have sucked. And I would always drive, or I'd ride my bike from my house down to the little country club, and they had free water, right? That's the only reason that I rode down there, is to get the free water, and their ice cubes were delicious, right? And I do that probably like 3 times a day. This was like during summer and stuff. Long before COVID ever existed. During COVID, I didn't do crap, dude. I played Call of Duty Mobile. And then I got my PC. My first PC I got during COVID. So that's when I first started. You're an 11-year-old boy? Nice, dude. I'm 20 frickin' 2. I'm old as frick. That's the first time I ever played Beam, though, dude, is when they added... I mean, you can literally look. You can go back to the freaking, you know, like, update list. And I started playing sometime in 2020, of course. It was right when they added the facelift Roamer and the industrial site. I don't know if they added that map or just revamped it, but you know, when they added all those freaking holy crap, turn radius. When they added the large container area that you can climb over and on. That's about when I started. A little bit, whoops. Well, a little bit before then, because I was probably playing a couple months before that update arrived. Did that guy just pass him illegally? What are you doing, bro? That's what synchronizer damage sounds like on this thing? That sounds stupid. Come on, Gear 5, get more damage than that. That was only 23%. Crazy. Maybe around Christmas, I'll see if I can get someone to buy me a direct drive wheel. That would be sick, dude. Because I just don't want to waste the money on it myself. I'd like a direct drive, but I really just don't want to waste the money on it. I feel like it's not a requirement for me to have fun. It really is not. You know, and I 100% mean that. This wheel here, this piece of crap, $200 Logitech, has brought me far more hours of enjoyment than a controller, a mouse, or a keyboard ever has. No way. Hey, $50 is $50, dude. Hey. Restream chat is trying to connect. What does that even mean, dude? Frick out of here. And then it'll just work perfectly fine. You know, it'll say that crap, and then it did that last night though too. I don't think it really broke. How fast does that thing go? Your electric dirt bike. I mean, it's a Razor, so I wouldn't assume that fast, but man, this thing is quiet. I can hardly even hear this thing running. And I'm like flooring it. 3,500 RPM. And it's just $4,000. And I just can't really even hear it. That's crazy, bro. Alright, let me do... I remember I used to get those back in the day. I would get the Razor E100s or whatever. I don't even know if they still make those. I'm sure they still have a you know, they've probably gotten better, if anything. But I would always get the E100s. Frick. And honestly, they would... Why, dude? They would not last long with me. I was very rough. Oh, 8? That sort of sucks, yeah. Hey, dude, if you can get $50 for that, that would be awesome. Not gonna lie, it's sort of peak how it has the massive RPM gauge with the tiny digital speedo. That would be sick to have in real life. Dude, I swear. Look at the stupid route they give you. Yeah, that's stupid. Oh, and then this one... Of course, this one actually matches up to that. Okay. I mean, hey, it gets you around. It's just sort of fun to have a powered vehicle to drive sometimes. I was looking on Amazon. There was like a little trike, I guess. Not a trike. You could just call it a motorcycle. Not a motorcycle, I guess. Just a bicycle. But it was fully electric. And it was probably about like $500. And I was genuinely thinking about getting it just to drive to work. Because, you know, I'm that close to work that I could take an electric, you know, whatnot, and save all the money. But I just didn't want to take the risk legally. You know, it wouldn't be the most legal thing. I really doubt the cops out here would give a frick, you know? People do stupid stuff all the time, but also with me working nights, you know, driving home on a little, you know, electric bike at like 1 in the morning, you know, just one light on it, maybe two. Whoops. Not the safest option. He'll still drive fine. Just get me over this bump. Or not, you know, let's suck me into it. Cool. Come on, pal. You gotta be kidding me. Time? I don't know. Not that late. 12:30 in the morning. I don't even know what time I need to go to bed. I just need to wake up at 4 p.m., not a.m. I got the entire frickin' day. Seriously. Like, my day honestly begins at night, so we'll be here plenty an hour. Well, at least finish East Coast tonight. I will. You know. $2.35 for you? Frick, I just had to look over at that message, didn't I? See, nighttime is so much better than day. Really, dude, why are you driving like this? That my ESC in bullcrap? Sure was. Sure was my ESC, that's awesome. Get out of here. Sorry, not everybody has perfect alignment. Nighttime is honestly best, dude. It's just, I feel like I can get so much more done at night. You know, I'm just never bugged by anyone. It's great. It really is. It is late for an 11-year-old. But hey, if there's no one limiting you, you know, have at it, you know? I loved staying up late when I was younger. Now I sort of just do it because it's my work schedule, you know? Welcome to the real world. But my job loves to screw me too, dude. I frickin' constantly changing my shifts. It's like, get the frick out of here, dude. I just want to have a little bit of smoothness. You know, occasionally, that would be nice. I would like to be able to look 2 months into the future and be like, yeah, you know, I can make that. Like, say, a Saturday or something. Yeah, hey, we can hang out in 2 months. Nope, I can't do that bullcrap because who knows, I'm probably going to be on some crazy different shift, you know, in 2 months. That's the bullcrap of my job. That's why I'm trying to get out of it. I work at an airport. It's right up the street here. It's an MRO, so it's maintenance mostly. It's not really like it is an active airport, wreck, but it's mostly centered on aircraft maintenance. And although I myself am not a mechanic, honestly, dude, the stress of being a mechanic, not that fun. But I give the mechanics what they need. I do inventory and frick! I do inventory and I do tools for them. Torque wrench, whatnot, you know, just all the crap. Any crap that a mechanic needs, they come to me. It is, it's a fulfilling job, I will say. It's a lot of fun. But it's just the shit. Is but it's just, you know, and I feel like that was my mistake a little bit. When I first got hired, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm flexible, I can do whatever. Okay, dude, when I said that, too, I didn't mean, hey, I'm flexible, flip me over every 2 months. I'm like, you know, next job I ever go to, I'm making that clear. Hey, I'm flexible for a shift. Okay, I'm flexible. If you want me to work nights, I will work nights. If you want me to work days, I will work days. But I'm not flexible in the sense of, oh, I'll work days this month, I'll work nights next night. Dude, that frickin' screws up your life. It's awful. It really sucks. Is the stream lagging bad? That's cool. Is it me or you? Screws up. I mean, it's a little bit behind, I will say. Howdy. Alright, wow, that is really behind. Look at that bullcrap. I mean, it's not necessarily lagging for me, though. Let's check it on Kick. You know, always try that, dude. If you're getting screwed and it's not working, just watch on Kick. Wow, see Kick, dude? Kick is on point. Kick is not as far behind as YouTube. I think. Look at this guy. It very well could be, but I recommend that you try, Kick. I mean, at least it wasn't glitching. For me, anyways. For me, it was fine. Maybe that's just because it's on the same internet, but... I don't know, dude. Peculiar. Indeed. What's your upload speed? Right now. Go test it. Upload and download. This is just a very lengthy challenge, bro. I will say, I like that about it. What is that, dude? That light up on the dash lights up when I hit the brake, but it's not like a... I figured it would be like a... Oh, dude. This is a what? A Zenith? Dude, the Zenith... I swear, dude. Zeniths are sick. Oops. Look. Dude, I didn't know that was a Zenith. I honestly... I thought this... The last one that I was in was a, Aviator. Shoot, my bad. You know what, just to humor you too, I'll try watching the stream through, like, data. So that I'm off of the Wi-Fi and see how it is. But I mean, every time someone says it's lagging, it never lags for me, dude. So, like, that's the point that I can't figure out. You know, when someone says, oh, it's lagging, I'm like, okay, well, it's not for me, so I can't really fix that issue, dude. You know what I mean? It works fine for me. So it's just, you know, it's just that random point of confusion where you're like, well, I've set everything to the best of my abilities. I don't know what I can do at that point. See, this is the same one that I took that freaking bullcrap. Let's see. Wi-Fi off. We'll go watch it on YouTube and see how delayed it is. See, that's not even delayed at all. Holy crap. Don't know what to tell you, pal. Do not know what to tell you. Because that was working great on mine. Forza is not that bad. I never liked it based on field of view. That's my bullcrap, dude. You know, call me lame if you will, but that is the biggest thing for me. If I'm playing, I mean, suppose I could play in third person more, but I just like first a lot, especially in a racing game. And it just frustrates me that my field of view, right, I'll show you an example. Well, maybe I won't in this. Never mind. But you know, it's just like, hello, what is this, GTA? Dude, like, field of view is bullcrap. I'm trying, you know, in this game alone, I rock my field of view at 96 degrees, which is not as high as it could be, right? But I feel like if you go higher, especially in Beam, it stretches out your wheel. Like the actual steering wheel that you see in the game looks very weird. That's just me. But I mean, that's always been my crap about it, dude. It's just like the field of view is foul in that game. And I know because I've played it on PC before. Okay, dude. Okay, Wendover. I know, dude. That's the other thing, dude. It's like costs so much. I mean, I'm sure it's cheaper right now because there's a Steam summer sale going on. That's usually when I buy the majority of my games if I ever want one. You know, I would have bought Microsoft Flight Simulator. I would have bought that this summer sale. But the frickin' game, they didn't put it on sale. It's like, how greedy can you guys be? Seriously. Because I can play it right now, but it's under my friend's Game Pass, you know? Komodo? I'm not sure if I've ever watched any of his content. But hey, I mean, there's nothing against using a freaking controller. You know, whatever you have, honestly. Controllers are more fun. You know, I will say that. If you're playing Beam with a controller, it's easy just to, like, screw around and do stupid stuff. You know, when you have a wheel, I feel like you just take it a little bit more seriously. And it's just like, you can't turn as quick. Right? You're driving more realistically. Look at this field of view. That looks like crap in this car. Anyways. This isn't sequential? Are you kidding me? But you know what I mean? Like, on a controller, you can be like left, right. This 7.5 seconds? What is that, dude? What's the megabytes? 7.5 seconds. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I did. And it freaking sucks. I'm not a fan of this one. I go into third, and he spins even more. Dude, chill out, buddy. Come on, dude. What is that? What is that? I was pretty spot on for that. What are you talking about? How do you get more so to... What is that bull crap? Hold on. No way this thing... Okay, ready? Down D-pad. And it went and pressed left. Oh, that's alright. Come on, that has got to be on point. Yay. Can I see where I'm at? I can't. I had to look right before going to this other screen. Because I really haven't been paying attention. I could have passed it already. I don't think I've done 30 deliveries in that time or whatever else to get up there, but I'm sure I must be close at this time. At this point, I gotta be getting sort of close. Oh. Oh, shoot. Went and screwed up my steering that bad? You gotta be kidding me. I would have been mad if the, Dude, I do survive off big gulps, and you want to know the lucky thing? Is my local speedway has Mountain Dew Pitch Black. A rarity, indeed. A rarity. That's the only place that I ever see it in a fountain type. You know what I mean? Oops. It's never in fountain, dude. It's only in bottles, and it's limited time. So it's like, the fact that my random speedway has Pitch Black, it's just unbelievable. It's amazing, dude. It really is. Shoot, I just skipped it again. I need to be paying attention on how many of these craps I've done. I keep skipping it every time. Oh, you know what'd be funny? Is take my wheel here and put this one up. Hey, get out of here, Wendover. This'll work great. Yeah, I'm doing it in first person too, can you believe that? A little scrape on the undercarriage, that's alright. That was sort of fun. That was total waste of time. Alright, checking where my score stands. Not 30 yet. Ah, shoot, we still have 10 more vehicles. Can you believe that crap, dude? I've been doing this challenge since about the beginning of my stream. 55 minutes of the exact same challenge. Man, this thing is peak right here, dude. Oops. Ah, shoot. Alright, I should not have taken their route. That was just wasteful of me. 2:51. So that means it's near 1 a.m. for me. See, dude, I'll be on till at least, you know, I would assume at least until the sun starts coming up. Over here, anyways, I mean. It'll be up sooner for you, but maybe around 5 or 6 is when I'll stop. Oh, let's go, dude. The OG Ford Ranger is such a great vehicle. That would be sick, you know. Ford Rangers are really reliable too, and it's just nice to have a truck. Wow, 2 of them. Sick, dude. Driving is a lot of fun, obviously. I play driving games as well. You know, it's so much fun that I want to drive when I'm... You know, that's the great thing about Beam, too. You know? You can sit there and waste all the gas in the world and you don't have to pay for it. I mean, electricity is far cheaper than gas. That's nice that you have that, dude. You know? Having, you know, even if you just have it for spare parts. Not everyone has that luxury, you know what I mean? Ah, dude. Huh. Are they in really good condition? Because I know, like... Yeah, probably. I feel like 20 grand for 2 of them is like relatively average. It's not like a really good deal, but it's not like an awful deal either. I mean, 10 grand for a truck that's dang near 25 years old at this point. But I mean, it's also back when Ford was better, I guess you could say. So, they're likely to last you a good long while. Dude, Beam is just so much fun to play. I swear, dude. Holy crap. I love this freaking game. Is the stream still running like crap for you, or is it doing a little bit better now? Uh-oh. That's alright. Nice. There we go. I'm glad it is, because I did absolutely nothing. So that's sort of funny. Holy crap, this thing is messed up. I screwed up my rear axle, I'm sure. Where's my mouse? I hate doing that, dude, when I'm sitting here, like, feeling around for my mouse. Holy crap, I did. Oh, nice. The camber. Dude, that's sick. Why don't they allow you to have that much camber in the tuning? Gosh, dude. Ah! Man, this guy is annoying to drive. I should just reset him. It's not like it does crap to my score. Unfortunately, I've complained about that. Almost 4 a.m. What are you talking about, dude? Don't you got an hour? That's not almost 4 a.m. Give it till 3:30, then it'll be. I mean, hey. If you don't have any responsibilities in the morning, Boom. Come on, dude. Get out of here, Barstow. You're probably on summer break, I would assume, right? So, hey. There you go. Who's gonna stop you from watching some random dude play Beam all night, right? Because you'll never find another streamer like me, that's for sure. Not that I'm like anything special, I'm just different. Peculiar. Frick. Oopsie. My bad. Frick. Alright, that's that front wheel drive for you. Right? It's weird though, dude. Like, that's the thing, dude. Make fun of me if you will. He just honked at me. Shoot! Get out of my way, I'm backing up. Move, you frick. Get out of here, dude. Go. Here's the thing. Okay, dude. Honks at me and then keeps driving. Sometimes, like, I watch streamers occasionally, right? And I'll try and see if I can find someone relatable. No, it never works, dude. I'm trying to find somebody like me, and it doesn't frickin' work. And it's annoying. Because here's the thing, right? And this is why I said mock me if you will. Sometimes I'll rewatch some of my old streams, right? Just to see how I've improved in skill overall, right? And I'll like spin out or I'll miss a turn or something. And I'll sit here and I'll be like, oh, that was some bull crap. I should have gotten that. And then you know what he'll say in the stream, or what I'll say in the stream? He'll say the exact same crap. He'll be like, oh, that was some bull crap. I should have gotten that. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that's exactly what I would have said. And it is, because that's what I did say. I need more drink. You ever drink Tampico, bro? Great. Excellent drink. I don't like the citrus punch that much. It's not bad, but I like the red one. I don't know if it's just called fruit punch or what. But that one is peak. This is going to keep us hydrated for the entire rest of the stream. If I could get the lid back on without making a mess. I can't wait. One of these days it's going to happen, dude. I'm going to have my soda, and I'm going to make a humongous mess. You know, I'll be like, hey guys, we're back. I got another. I'm not in Kansas. No, I'm in Arizona. I thought we had already discussed that. You know, I'm going to be like, oh, dude, I got a big gulp here. Brand new pitch black, and it'll pop off the lid, and I'll, like, freak out and drop it. It'll probably short out my freaking pedals, and then I'll have to buy new ones. That is peak. That is delicious. Oh, dude, this is going to suck. Dude, the steering on this thing is such bullcrap. Deliver the vehicle to the swamp. Well, that's fitting, at least. Hey, stop, you D-Series. Frick! Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. You're an off-roader, to an extent, right? Just climb on up there, buddy. How? Okay, you've gotta be kidding me at this point. Go! Oh, and then he grabs on as soon as I... Yep. Come on, you frick. Oh, there goes my clutch. Dude. Gosh, dude, this thing sucks on a wheel, for sure. That cannot be good. You know, I feel like this thing is just made to blow up, to burn its clutch. You know what I mean? Whoa, that guy was loud. Oh gosh, dude, come on. This piece of crap, dude. These things suck. Ah! I'm stuck? Where? On what am I stuck? Dude, get the frick out of here, dude. Gosh! It's just... Ah! You know, it's one of those. Ah! That's what it is. It's like, what is the purpose of adding this to the game? You know, nobody uses this frick. Nobody's out here like, oh yeah, this is my default. Daily driver on West Coast. And if you do, I highly doubt it's stock. You know, be real. Alright, maybe it is someone's default vehicle, but I'll say as a wheel user, I doubt anyone's ever said that. I doubt anyone has ever said that. Maybe if you're on controller or keyboard. Oh my gosh, dude. Stop being stupid. Please. Please! Oh, imagine me trying to line this up and sucking at it. Give it to me. First try. Eh? Peak. How many more vehicles? What are we at? What are we at now? 28? 24? Holy crap, dude, that's as slow as frick. Oh, cool. H series. See, that's a decent delivery length. I'm happy with that. This is nice. I mean, it's not really a room, it's a frick! Frick! I live in a trailer, so it's basically a hallway. You know? It's not really that cool either. The only cool part is what you see in the camera. The rest of it, I got so much crap everywhere. Frick! Yeah, buddy. I'm trailer trash. But with a baller 65-inch OLED 4K 120Hz TV, so that makes up for it, pal. It really does. You know, nobody cares about anything on, whoa, frick. On any side of that part of the trailer, you know, the only thing down there is a fridge, a bathroom, and a bed. Nothing else. This is where the magic happens. And then these monitors here is that's what I used to use. Those used to be my gaming monitors. Until I got that, and now that I just use them as, you know, extra monitors. Like that one there that sits on the floor. That's the monitor that I used since I started my YouTube channel. You know, you go back and watch the stupid videos that I made many years ago. The absolute cringe that those are. I'm using that monitor right there. And it's just nice, you know, that monitor's still here. No, absolutely not, dude. You can never have enough monitors. I've filled up all my ports on my graphics card, so I can't add any more monitors, but I mean, I feel like this is a decent amount of monitors to have, especially when you're streaming. It's good to have all the options out, you know? Because I got Kick up there, of course, just to make sure. I honestly don't even need Kick, but it's just, I like to keep it on there just so that you know, it says that I'm streaming. In case anything goes wrong, I can see if my stream stops. And then I have the second half of that monitor is dedicated to the chat. So I can easily glance over and read the chat without necessarily moving my head. Peak. It really is. And then the second monitor down is all OBS. All so that I can see exactly what you're seeing. And then that one I usually just run Steam on. If I had to get rid of any monitor, I would get rid of that one, because it's just Steam. But I like having that crap there too. You know, not gonna lie. I never use that for anything else but Steam. I mean, it's a vertical monitor. What do you really expect me to do with it? You know, watch YouTube? Watch a tiny little, you know, with massive black edges around? No. You know, honestly, I'm just accustomed to my setup now. Like, I click on Steam, I look down there. It's fun though, dude, you know? It looks like a hacker's setup, it really does. But it works well. I don't play Call of Duty anymore. I used to, you know. I actually do have some Modern Warfare and Cold War videos, whoa, on my channel. You know, if you ever wanted to go watch that. If you want to watch a good freaking Cold War video that I did, I think it's called Beamng.Drive Plays, or something like that, dude. That was such a... I still remember being in the game that day, dude. I was playing that with my friend. But yeah, ever since I got my wheel set up, all I play is car games now. Beamng.Drive Plays. It might be like... It might have been a two-parter video. Find the one where I'm, you know, I'm frickin'... It's hardpoint, right? And we were getting fricked. And then we actually pulled back and got a win. It was so much fun, dude. It really was. I always wished that I had been recording my screen. I mean, most of it, there's not much. I wouldn't, unless you really like Call of Duty Mobile, I wouldn't watch those. Those are sort of lame. Most of them are lame. But, I mean, I was playing that on my computer for a bit there. So, I mean, if you like it for the, you know, keyboard and mouse. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, that is most likely the one. I would recommend you watch that one. That's a decent one. I think I got some good ones on Modern Warfare, but most of those were streams, because I started streaming around the time that I was playing that game and whatnot. Whole bunch of bullcrap videos on my channel, I swear, dude. Like, all of my streams, that's like current stuff. But the videos is like crap that you know, it's basically not even me at that point. You know, it's such a younger version of me that it's just stupid. But I don't delete it because it's cool to have it, you know? If I were to die tonight, all that content is me. You know? And that's the cool thing. That honestly is. Boom. Frick off, dude. If I had drift steering... Oh, dang, dude. Frick. I was just going to say that I was... Oh, that's peculiar, dude. What happened to my messages? Why is it popping up on the stream, but not in my chat? You can't make that crap up. Let's see. When I get to the 30 cars, you're gonna go to bed? Alright. I swear, dude, the chat has just been screwing me. Unbelievably, recently. I'm not clicked in Beam, that's why I have no feedback. The chat... Dude, can I even do this here? Look at that bump. Oh, I guess I can. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, pal. We got... 2 more. I had to count on my fingers from 28 to 30. You know, it's not that I'm actually that stupid, it's just I don't use my brain in the right way. I couldn't tell you. Oops, shut the frick up. Stop driving yourself. I swear, dude, I'll be the stupidest person you've ever frickin' seen. Can't relate, I'm not even at 50 subs. Well, I mean, what I said doesn't really relate to view count, I would say. You know, if you got content on there, that's you, you know? That's the thing, like, call me freaking stupid, call me retarded, I don't care, right? I don't tell nobody that I stream. Nobody in my life. I don't tell my friends, I don't tell my family. The only people that know that I stream are people that I'll never meet in real life. Right? Because if something were to happen to me, I think it would be sick. Right? It would be sick. Say I just die. Right, I'm not being cynical. I'm not being like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Right? But I'm gonna be like, listen, if I were to see, you know, some massive truck, boom, head-on collision, instantly dead, then eventually they would find all my streams and they'd be like, holy crap, dude. And they could watch all this bull crap. And it would just be sick, honestly. Alright, that is the whole stupid thing. That's, you know, whatever. Frick off. Frick off, I said. But, like I said, dude, I'm a weird person, so... You know, here's the thing, too. I understand if my friends were watching me, I wouldn't act the same. If my family was watching, I wouldn't act the same way. So I just want to be completely separated from all of that, and so that I can be myself. You know, that's how I am. Leave me alone. Alright, come on. Exactly, right? You'll probably never meet me. You know, you're over in frickin' Kansas. So you can be aware that I stream, right? You can tell people, right? You go tell people, hey, yeah, this dude's sick. But I don't promote myself. I don't feel like... I've never found that necessary anyways. You know. I'm just here to have fun, dude. You know, get the frick out of here. How many more? I think just 2 more. 1 more. 29? Yeah, alright. Oh, and it's an automatic. It'll be done in seconds, dude. It'll be done in freaking seconds. It won't even be hard. There's my mouse down there, dude. That's what I'm watching. Like, my mouse is not disappearing. Can you please disappear off the screen? Why is my camera so low? I swear, dude, it's... Never mind. Doesn't really matter, does it? I hate that when I'm sitting there streaming, right? And then I'll look over at my camera, and it looks like this. Hey guys, you watching me play with my wheel? Got some great POV camera going on. Freaking bullcrap, dude. You gotta position your head and your freaking camera. And it always changes because your head always moves. You know? Front wheel drive. Pulled him around. W. Yoink. And I also act extremely cringy. That's why I don't tell anybody that I stream. W, dude. Frickin' done. Continue here. Well, if you're out of here, pal, have some good rest. And look at how nice that looks, dude. When are they gonna fix their shadows so that it doesn't do that bull crap? Hmm? What is that, huh? There's little, like, 2 dots right there. Ew. I'm wasting time. Let's get back on task, dude. We've literally only done 1 challenge this whole night. I should be here tomorrow, but, I mean, just be aware that it'll be rather late. I won't even be streaming yet, by the way. I get off of work at 1:30 a.m. So I'll be streaming around 2 a.m., 4 a.m. for you. Right? Yeah. So. Oh, dude, I hate hypermiling, dude. That freaking sucks. This one is going to suck. It really is. What is it called? What would it be called? Oh, this one. Vehicle player vehicle. What? Reach at least 6 miles. 6 miles? Oh, I honestly wish that would tell you how much. Okay, they say any vehicle. So we're gonna do electric. Why? Why would you question me? Electric vehicles, and I'm going to assume that this one does it, will increase fuel, or in this case, battery percentage when you hit the brakes. Right? I'm not an idiot in saying that. Am I right? Difficulty high. So, if I'm playing it like this and I keep hitting my brakes, right? Am I stupid in that assumption? Oh, look at that bullcrap. Bonus objective, reach at least 6.21 miles with a gas-powered vehicle. So I feel like it would work, right? I feel like it would work, and they're like, okay, you know, why is that a circle, dude? That's ugly as frick. Every hood opening on a frickin' beam car is a square, is it not? And then this, well, this is a frunk, I guess. Is it? Dude, we need a flashlight. That's what we need. The beam flashlight would be sick. And it should be a spawnable prop. But see, now I don't want to do this bullcrap. I need to use a gas vehicle now, because what's the point of getting... No, 6.21, I got it with my electric vehicle. Now let's do all that crap again. Okay, let's do all that crap again. Can this crap just... Cool, you know? What is happening here, dude? You gonna make me respawn? What happened? Ugh. Dude, make me restart the whole frickin' game. You just can't make this crap up, dude. You really can't. Nice new wallpaper, huh? Sort of peak. Doesn't match my whole theme, but it does match my setup. My setup is, you know, red keyboard, red mouse, white and red computer. That matches. It just doesn't match the stream. What is all that racket, dude? There's racket going on outside. Frick is that? I don't know. Of course, when I take my headphones off and it doesn't do crap. It's just silence. You know, makes me look like I'm crazy. Okay, let's do this bull crap again. Put my headset back on. And then watch, the sound will start back up again, but it's probably just a freaking dog being a retard. Okay. This is gonna suck. I thought I was so smart with the freaking, you know, use an electric car, it'll charge itself. Yeah, well, not if the bonus requires gas. Because I'd rather just do it all in one. But this is going to suck. Why do they show that car? Right? Is there a point in... Is there a reason that they use that one? Is there a reason that they show that image there? Are they telling me something? Bro, what the frick is happening out there? Dude, what is happening here? Why is this loading so long? Dude, I'm just... How many times can you screw me over, am I right? Beam? Oh, you know why? Because I'm... Oops. Probably because I'm in a hay bale. That might have something to do with it. Shoot, dude. So they use a Wendover, huh? Which Wendover specifically? This one, street tuned. I would assume. Looks about right. Sure, dude. We'll try their vehicle first. And it's not even their vehicle, but... 6.21 miles. Like, this has got to be some bullcrap. What is that button? What does that mean? NOS? How does that affect your fuel consumption? Ah, shoot. This is gonna suck, dude. There's no way. There is no freaking way I'm doing this. 6 miles? I wonder if this is even the correct route to take. You know? Dude, get ready. Oh, and they do it in feet? What's that in miles, dude? Oopsie. See, I gotta figure out the greatest route to take. This is uphills. This cannot be the right way to go. This is awful. How many feet is in 6.21 miles? Now I have to do that conversion. That's going to be fun to do. Yeah, I really don't think this would be the correct route to take, though. I don't know if there's like a more, you know, scaled route, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. More downhill. You know how long this is going to take? Because not only do I have to figure out what route to take, I then have to screw up multiple times before I actually get it. Well, I guess we got plenty of time to do some research, don't we? How many... This is just like real life, huh? Constantly on your phone as you're driving. How many... What am I doing? What am I doing? How many feet in 6.21 miles? 32,000 feet. Wait. Oh, dude, that's crazy. 32,788. And I'm at 5,000. By the way. 5,000. I'm gonna try this. That was a mistake. No, maybe it's not. This is a downhill area, right? I think it turns into one, though, doesn't it? 32,000, I said? Come on, keep going. Do not stop completely. Do not you stop completely. Just keep going. Oh! %52 fuel consumption at 7,000 feet. Be real. Okay, this is good. This is good. Hold that speed. But no, it goes into a massive uphill, dude. I'm gonna get fricked there. Yes. Yes. 47 miles an hour. That probably wasted far too much fuel, but I figured I'd just keep the speed up as much as I could, because there is more downhill. But, frickin' 9,000 feet, come on, dude, this is gonna take forever. And you know what's gonna suck, too? You know what's gonna suck? Is how long have I been doing this? Almost 5 minutes already. You know, we're already 5 minutes deep into this. You telling me I'm gonna get another 20k feet? With 36% fuel? No. I highly doubt that unless I get extremely lucky. But what's actually going to happen is you're going to sit here and watch me do this for 5 freaking minutes, and then I'm going to, you know, ultimately die and have to restart and do all that crap again. Very fun. Very nice. Which way to go? I guess the downhill route. Probably get fricked by like some massive hill, right? But 12,000, okay. You better pick up enough speed because I do not want to turn my engine on for this frickin' tiny frickin' right. 23 miles, you better be able to do that. Yeah. I want to try this in real life. Number one, I'm slightly confused by... Right, there's clearly... That's the peculiar thing, is between going ignition off and ignition on, right, like battery power on and engine on, I feel no difference between the force feedback. Right? You know? Okay, let's I mean, maybe I shouldn't be testing this in a hypermiling, but I really don't think I noticed any difference when I started up in the feedback. Right? I mean, if the ignition is off, right? Not even battery power is on. Why would my power steering just be working like that, right? And that's, you know, I don't even know if this car has power steering, if we're being real. This sucks. This was the wrong way to go. But you know, that now I sort of want to test that. If you have power steering enabled on a vehicle, and I do boop that, right? Ignition off. My car's completely off. My feedback should change. It shouldn't even be on with just a battery, right? I'm trying to think now in real life. I'm pretty sure power steering is not on with just a battery. Maybe that's vehicle dependent. I don't even know. This is crazy, dude. We're only at 16. Steadily slowing down yet again. This hill is fricked. It's long. It's just enough to slow you down. Just enough to waste all your gas. Oh man, that used a lot of fuel. Turn off, you frick. That wasted a ton of fuel. Dude, there's no way. There is no way, dude. He's gonna dead stop up here. There's no way he's making it past this. I will state that. Huh? Come on, buddy. 7, 6.5, 6.4, 5.8, 5.5, 5.2. 2.2. That's how much fuel we got left. 2.2%. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, we are not getting it on this one. Unless this hill just keeps on going, you know. That's realistic. That's gonna happen. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm going to scale, or I'm going to, you know, can't even speak because I suck. I'm going to, yeah, look at that. That's exactly what I was trying to say, just I couldn't put that into words. Take the turn and see a massive hill. This ain't even massive, but it's enough to stop me. And what the frick do I do, you know? Use my 2.2% to get me over this? Because that's what I'm going to have to do. And then what? And then you're truly fricked. Boom. Didn't even get me past it. That's crazy, bro. Well, I'm fricked at this point. Don't stop. Okay, well, I'm still fricked. So whatever. 19K. That is some bullcrap. 3.7 miles. That's only one star. That's crazy, dude. Let me check my route. Stop. I feel like this thing does not have power steering if it's doing that. Well, also the engine is off. Maybe it does work like that. I don't know if this thing has power steering. That usually stops that in my car. Alright, so this one, okay. Should I be taking any roads off? Is this a downhill? Oh, this is all up. This is decently down. Okay. You know, this could get me a decent amount, but then I get fricked here. And that's like an uphill. Don't really want to screw with that one. This, you don't really want to go this way. That, you know, I mean, I took this way, and that fricked me. For one. Where's my car? Why can't it just be, like, highlighted on the map? What if I take this way? This is a whole frickin' uphill, so I feel like no. But, ooh, that's a good one. That's not the longest straightaway, but that's pretty long, dude. That, okay. And then where? Not that way. I wish that I could make, like, multiple waypoints, like, if I were to click there and then click again, and it would just keep, it would make, like, race markers. Dude, this is going to suck. I swear, like, not knowing the route makes it even harder. This is going to be awful. Like, I honestly don't even know how I'm going to do this. Because I just have to sit here and guess. You know? What's the most fuel-efficient car in Beam? And this is going to suck beyond... Beyond what? I don't know. Beyond anything and everything, dude. This is going to be the worst. What the frick? Go, go, go! Oh, this is so bad. And he's gonna stop again, isn't he? This is a heavy frickin' car. I feel like it would be easier to use like a pigeon or something, would it not? Alright, pal. Let's try it. Like a four-wheel pigeon or something. Just, you know, something that I don't really gotta screw around with when I'm steering. But also with... Huh. You know what I could probably do, which is sort of humorous? Is couldn't I? Right? Couldn't I cheat? Right? Hear me out. I'm just interested to see if they even let me do this. Start the challenge. Because honestly, it's what I'm going to do if it works. Why? Because if they ever patch it... Let's see. Accelerate to begin, right? Now what if I come up here? Ah, frick. Reconfigure? No, hold on. Hold on, it's not over yet. It is not over yet, Beam. You guys aren't that smart, are you? Vehicle features? Nope, not that one. Vehicle parts and config. What have we here? No way to add fuel, because that's what I was at. Look at that, fuel volume, 25. If I do that. Aha! Frick 'em. Now I got 3,000. Ha! Frick that, dude. Honestly, screw that, okay? I'm not trying to waste my entire life doing that. And guess what? They're probably going to patch that one day. So, sucks to be you if you actually have to do it. Because I don't. Ha! Call me lame, I don't frickin' care, dude. That is not a fun challenge to me. You know, honestly, this is like the freaking bus ones and bullcrap. I don't care that much. I did get a star legally. Okay? I got at least 1 star legally, but frick if I'm doing the whole crap. Get the frick out of here. They gotta be retarded. I wonder if alternatively, right? Maybe one day they do patch you from allowing you into the vehicle config or, you know, the tuning menu. Right? Say that's the case. Would you be able to reset your vehicle? And wouldn't that reset? I mean, at least to the 100% that the challenge gives you, right? Meh? I don't know. I feel like that could be done. If you reset your vehicle, it also resets everything else, like fuel and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid, but get the frick out of here with this bullcrap, dude. I ain't wasting all time on my frickin' life on this. You know, it just ruins Beam to an extent. Some of these challenges, they really ruin Beam. You know, you're like, man, I know this game. I love this game. This game is awesome. I just free drive around, and then you start doing this crap, and you're like, holy crap, dude, this game frickin' sucks. Yep. Yeah, I meant to do that, alright. Just trying to remove it from my lap. But yeah, dude, come on. I'm trying to enjoy my time playing Beam. I should, I guarantee you there's a video on YouTube of it. Boo-hoo that SimVict didn't do this challenge legally. Get the frick out of here, dude. I guarantee you there's at least 5+ videos of people doing this exact same challenge on YouTube, showing you what vehicle to take, what route to take, exactly how to do it. Don't be stupid. Okay? I am not the first person to play Beam. Ever, Get the frick out of here. Look at that, I'm still only at 14,000. That's crazy, dude. But at least I don't need to waste all frickin' night on this. That's good. I wonder what other challenges in which the vehicle config would come in handy. Because I'm actually going to use that because I'm a cheater at heart. I really am, dude. Get out of here. Mod menus. Mod menus are great. Not necessarily legal, not necessarily illegal. Did I say illegal twice? Did I say legal? I don't know, dude. I'm freaking... This, however, is not illegal. This is exploiting a feature. Not even a glitch. I wouldn't say it's a glitch. It's just using a feature of the game. However, if they were smart, and I'm sure that's what they'll do in the future, they'll block the radial menu in challenges, and they'll have the same thing for when you're doing escape. Escape should only bring up the challenge menu. Because there's people out there that are like me. And Beam devs, you'd best get to blocking them. As if any Beam devs watch me, right? That's the funny part. So that means I can do any crap that I frickin' want and nobody can say nothing. So get out of here, dude. I wonder if like a big name Beam streamer has ever done anything similar to this. Look at that, dude. Still 23. That is crazy how long they expect you to go. I just, I would actually be intrigued to watch a YouTube video myself because this is unbelievable. You can do this frickin' bull crap without no gas. That is actually very surprising. I would be intrigued to watch that video. I would. Oh, frick. Wasn't paying attention. Was that peak or what, huh? That was pretty funny. Frick, dude, 27? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here doing this with no fuel. That's not even fun. That is not even fun. If there's more hypermiling, and I'm pretty sure there is some on West Coast, frick, that bull crap. Dude, I'm not trying to waste my entire life doing that. And I also don't feel like cheating by watching a YouTube video on doing it. I'd prefer to just cheat myself. Because if you're just watching a YouTube video, then you're just copying someone else yourself. You aren't learning how to do it yourself. I just don't have the drive to learn to do it myself. That's just completely unnecessary. Get the frick out of here. Good luck. Good luck if you want to try that legally, go for it. Find out which vehicle is likely the lightest with the smallest engine. I did notice that you could use mods, right? So they allow for you to spawn up a mod. That's a player vehicle. They didn't say that you couldn't. So you could find a mod that's like, oh, you know what? You could probably go and make like an automation car that is like light as a feather or something. I don't know. I don't really screw around in automation. I think I've done it. Let me just search it again because I don't feel like doing that. How many feet in 6.21 miles? 32,788. And I'm at 34. So we must be good now. Oh, shoot. Oh, I stopped. Oh, does it not count down? Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I did all that crap for nothing. Alright. Well, that's sort of lame. Well, we're just gonna move on then. But I might actually watch a video on how to do that, because that's sort of, you know, I don't care. Best distance, 3.7 miles. So you telling me it really doesn't work? If I... Here, let me just get a fast frickin' car so I don't need to screw around. Main menu, vehicles. Get the frick out of here. Because I don't feel like screwing with it, dude. I really don't. What is this bullcrap? And how did I do that? E. Is there a way to do that without, like, necessarily resetting the vehicle? How did I get there anyways? No, there's not. You need to reset. So I wonder how many miles was it for the second star? I forgot. Does it say? 4.35. What is that? Let me just see if I can do that. How many feet in 4.35 miles? We're just trying, we're screwing around, and if it ultimately does not work, 22,698. So just do 23. And if it ultimately doesn't work, you know, then I'll just move on. Because I am not one of the people to waste their entire night on that. Depends on the challenge, really. You know, if it's something that I can clearly complete with enough practice, I will sit there and I will grind that out. You know, I've done that in the past. I just did the frickin' other one. You know, because that wasn't necessarily difficult. It was tedious. That's my kind of challenge, dude. Tedious challenges. Not difficult. Difficult just, you know, it just makes me not enjoy the game. Boo-hoo, right? That's just me. I like to enjoy the video games that I play. Tedious is a completely different world, because it's not hard. It's more like a, oh, I don't want to do this, dude. This is going to take forever. Those are the type of challenges that I love. As much as I complain about that bullcrap. Dude, this glue is just coming all off. Rick, focus up. I figured it would have stayed on better, so that probably won't be stained. But now that some of it, watch, some of it will stay on great. So it'll just freaking, now I'll constantly have random glue crap, glitter glue, all over my wheel. Dude, this is unbelievable. Now, I wonder, right, if the timer ain't counting down, I wonder if I then reset my fuel to a very low amount and then start to drive a little bit more and let the fuel go out and then just coast to a stop and see if they freaking think that I just ran out of fuel then. Oopsie. Because that might actually work, I don't know. What did I say I had to get to? 20-something, 23? I mean, this is awful. I wonder if the vehicle menu messes it up for every car, though. I should have checked doing it stock if the timer would count down if you still have fuel and stopped. Like, I'm sure it would, right? Like, you stop, you stop. Alright, 24. Is that over what it was? Or was it higher? 22, yeah. Alright, so I'm just... Challenge actions, boom. Tuning. Fuel volume. .5 apply. Now we're just gonna rip it as though we're playing legit, right? Oh, I didn't even know this thing had a fuel level low warning like that on the wheel. Listen, I'm just trying to see if I can duke out the system, bro. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna move on. I honestly could care less. I really could. Frick off, dude. What the frick is with this bumpy frickin' road? Oh, shoot. Engine disabled. No, I'm all out of fuel. I think it would be best if I went right. Oh, wait, no. Oh, shoot. I just lost all my speed there. Dang it. Ah, oh, rats. Yes! No way, dude. No frickin' way. Ha! Gotta love Beamng.Drive. Frick you, Beam devs. Frick you. You thought you were smart. I'm glad that actually worked and I got to the 6 point because I don't want to frickin' do that crap again. Come on. Down D-pad. You think I can press down D-pad with the wheel doing this bullcrap without pressing the wrong button? Oh, no way, dude. That was sick. That was some skill right there. Alright, well that's cool. Good to know. All you have to do for the challenge to end is be out of fuel. So that's all I had to do last time instead of restarting. I didn't know. Leave me alone. Best distance 6.84. That's funny. Nobody could ever beat that. Well, I'm sure you probably could. I feel like there's a route that you can take that's just like a loop, right? I feel like there is. That's just like a loop. You know, you gotta handle one little uphill and then the rest of it is downhill. One little uphill, rest is downhill. Something like that. That's what it's gotta be, dude. I wonder how hard these barrel hunters are going to be because they sound like fun. Route bias long. Locations whole map. Oh, this is... Whoops. Wrong challenge. I was gonna say, dude. I was like, what the frick? Oh, those are cute, dude. Can you spawn those? I know you can spawn a barrel, right? Oh, no way, dude. Okay, this is basically marker collection. That's all it is. Get at least 39 points. No, they don't show them on the map. In a minute and 20 seconds. Heck. Oh, and it's an automatic. Get out of here, dude. Oh, they do show them. W. Dude, no way. This reminds me of the crew. Remember that frickin' challenge that I hate? What the frick, dude? I'm stuck on one? You know what I'm talking about, though, right? You know which one I'm freaking talking about. You're the raid truck, the red raid truck. It's a 2-part mission. You gotta go, you gotta hit all those freaking boxes, then you gotta go get Coburn or something, I'm pretty sure. Frick, dude, the good old frickin' days. I can't wait for the crew to come back so that I can suffer in that mission again. I hated that one, dude, with a vengeance. Come on, pal. Keep turning. Oh, come on, you frick. I was gonna say. Let's see, 51 seconds? This cannot be the correct route to take. Dude, I'm only... Dude, what the frick is with getting stuck on these fricks? Are you kidding me? Oh, dude. Thanks for screwing me over yet again. Get the frick out of here. Turn my ESC off. Oh, it is. Ah, frick off. I do have to hit them all. 15 of 20. Ah, motherfricker. Come on, camera. Can you make it any more difficult for me? Seriously. 17. 18, 19, 20. Great. Nice, dude. Literally off because I got screwed by that frickin' bullcrap, dude. I could have gotten all of those. Bull crap. Well, that doesn't equal the amount of points. I only got 10 points for, or I got 18 points. Then I hit 18, right? I got 18 of 20. How are you supposed to get 39 points? Oh, it saves? What? Is this bullcrap? Oh, it doesn't save. Okay, hit them at an angle so they don't get under your freaking car. Don't necessarily rush, but don't necessarily drive slowly. How are you supposed to get frickin' 39 points in this bullcrap? Like, it's just, the math is not mathing, right? Unless, I mean, you guys know I suck at math, right? But, like, that is, you know, you can get a maximum frick of frickin' 20. Frick, dude. Okay, just screw me even more, but, I mean, we sort of needed to go back that way anyways, so, does it matter? Oh, nice, dude. Just ran him over. Yeah. 5 seconds. That's still not enough points, dude. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? I can't do that, dude. I literally... You know what you have to do? You know what it is? You can get 20. Right? And the only way that you can get 39 points is via points for extra time. That is some frickin' bullcrap, dude. That is such a Beam thing to do. Come on, you frick, turn! Ah, oh, this line is awful, dude. This won't work. Come on, you frick, turn, please, thank you. Please and thank you. There is no freaking way I'm gonna do this, dude. Frick off. Frick off, dude. I don't care. I don't care. So, boom. I can do that. Boom. Dude, if I hadn't missed that one right there, that would have been perfect, dude. That was literally a good freaking run. That was a great freaking run, I will say. Now, that's not enough freaking time. 14 seconds. Get the frick out of here, dude. If I could have ended that with like 24 seconds. Oh, yeah, look at that bullcrap, dude. 39. That's a frick that, dude. Frick that. That was the cleanest freaking one, and you missed one. Get the frick off of here with this glue. Dude, it's freaking annoying me. That is so annoying, dude. Now I gotta do all that bullcrap again. See, I knew it. Some of this glue stuck on here very well. Specifically around the holes. Screw it, dude. Could care less. It's a Logitech. Come on, dude. Oh, fricker. This is nasty. I have to do this whole frickin' race again for little to no reason. We already know that I can do it. Right now I just have to prove to them that I can do it. Get the frick out of here. Good enough for right now. Am I right? It's not going to be getting in my way anymore. Ugh. Okay, and I literally got this. I know I can do this. Okay, ready? My wheel was turned, but that's okay. Frick off! Pick up the pace. No! That's okay. That is not okay anymore. I frickin' screwed it up again. Come on! Just frickin' turn, you frickin' bastion, dude! Frick off, dude! Holy crap! Way to screw me. Way to frickin' screw me for real. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap. You know what? You know what? Maybe hood view. Maybe. I don't know. Feel like that'll help me hit them at not a center on angle. Just like literally what I was saying to not happened as soon as I said it. I keep running the fricks over, and then I can't frickin' steer. Oh! Dude, I'm right frickin' there. I could have been done. You know that? That's frickin' bullcrap, is I could have been done. See, this is the kind of challenge that I will attempt. Not some freaking hypermiling. This, I can do this crap, dude. I literally almost frickin' had it, too. Don't you run him over. Okay, come down, right? Handbrake. Hit. Go. Turn. Okay. Nice. Turn. Don't you get stuck on him. Then you go over here. You hit these two fricks. Hit him with the handbrake so you can get going quicker. Turn. Turn. That's ESC off. You gotta be kidding me. How low is your horsepower, you frick? Boom. Do not miss him. Or him. Turn, you frick. You're fricking me. Do not miss. Do not miss. 18 seconds. See, that's not that good, though, dude. 19. Yes, no way, dude. That is crazy. That's actually crazy. Those are gonna suck. I doubt we're even gonna finish all these missions, these challenges tonight, dude. Well, we might. I mean, the time trials aren't really like the biggest, but there's so many of them, dude. So I really don't think we'll finish them all tonight. Because we got these and we got parking too. And these are going to suck. I feel like they're going to get harder. They will. The Bastion again. 54 points? My head itches. This is going to suck. 54? The annoying barrels are back. Shut the frick up, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, frick off, dude. I should really learn my route before I start restarting multiple frickin' times. What? You can't make that bullcrap up. So we gotta hit 34. Did that one on purpose, pal. The frick, dude? Was that going to count? Oh, crap. Oh, wow, they do. If a barrel hits another barrel, it counts. Come on, you frick. Get off from under me! How many more? 27? Frick! The rest of the fricks over here, I'm gonna hit this and I'm gonna dead stop, dude. I'm gonna hit a tree. Okay, dude, frickin' pointless now. Frickin' pointless now. I should have came through like this. I still get fricked. Fricked up my steering. Yeah, well, it's over now, okay? So it doesn't matter if I reset. Okay, shut the frick up, dude. It literally could care less. Could care less. Okay, I'm already screwed. Boo-hoo if I restart. Frick, dude. Oh, wow, an extra 5 points. Yeah, that's real sick. Get the frick out of here. Retry. If I hadn't gotten screwed right there, every frickin' time, dude, it's always the same frick. One little bullcrap's gonna screw your entire frickin' run. Why the frick is my door open already? Come on, hit him. What the frick, dude? Get out from under me! You can't make this crap up, dude. You cannot make this frickin' bullcrap up. Frickin' Bastion just inhales these barrels. Oh! I do not enjoy this one at all. Turn! Turn! Come on, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Frick off, dude. Oh, man. You can't frickin' make it up at all. What the frick is that? Is my wheel not straight anymore? Why is it recentering like that? What the frick, dude? You know? Ah! Puts it in frickin' manual. That's what I wanted. I'm like, what the frick? Thought it would go into S. Come on, you frick. Come on, you frick. Good boy. All right. Don't run him over. Come on, dude. Come on. Turn! Oh, you frick! Dude, you... Can't make that freaking bullcrap up, can you? You really can't, dude. Really? Doing that well, and then he just doesn't turn. Cool. You know, that's exactly what I expected to happen. Oh, honestly, it is in this freaking game. Oh, nice. Nice. Not wasting all night on this one. I will get off and go to bed. I do not care. Right? But I'm not done yet. I want to stick it to this frickin' challenge because it's frickin' bullcrap. Don't run it over. Oh my gosh, dude. And then he just frickin', yep, cool. Nice, nice. Hello? Turning the wheel. Get the frick out of here, dude. Seriously. Oh, dude, I always forget. Ready to watch me try this 1,000 more times? Boom. Boom. Cool, cool. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't run him over. Don't frickin' run him over. Gosh, dude, it's like they don't even listen to me. Why would they? Oh, shoot. All right, slow down a little, right? There's no point. Okay, fine, we'll just go back this way. All right, check this out. Boom. Don't run him over. Don't run him over. Turn. Oh, he ran him over. Hey, you can't make that freaking crap up. You cannot make that crap up, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Leave me alone. This one sucks, dude. I hate the freaking Bastion. I really do. Even my drift config is not that good. Maybe it's just my wheel. I feel like it's just my wheel because it feels better on my brother's. And it's the same config. But still, I don't frickin' like this car. Not this config. Get the frick out of here. Come on. Come on. Don't run him over. Don't run him over, dude. Come on. You gotta hit him frickin' perfectly. Every single frickin' one you gotta hit right on the, like, the edge so it pushes him out and away. Not under. Yeah, try and do that perfectly every single frickin' time, dude. Shut the frick up. Yep, nice. Nice. You know, it wasn't long that barrel was under my vehicle. Just long enough to make me miss one barrel and frick up my entire line. Just long enough to do so. Here we go. Hitting them right on the edge so that they push away, not under. Away, not under. Flooring it. Oh, yeah, still goes under. Handbrake. Hit it at an angle. They won't go under then. All-wheel drive. Pull me back around. Oh, skill. Alright, that doesn't matter. We're going to try continuing. Okay, that could have been bad. Just watch my plan. Long as I don't get screwed here, which I probably will, so, you know, that's alright. Come on, you frick. Come on, you frick. Okay, that was a decent plan, actually. No, dude. What the frick? How do you do that quicker? Huh? Do I hit the ones on this side before going to that side? I don't know, dude. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. They love to frickin' frick you, dude. Alright, that's what we're gonna try eventually. How many ever tries it takes us to get there doesn't matter, right? But we're gonna try. Boom. Cool, yeah, hit my barrel for me. Make me waste all that time. See, if I had if I had known that was gonna happen, I would have frickin' just avoided that one. Right? So here's what we're gonna do. Come on, you frick. Come on, no. Handbrake. We're coming over here next. We're gonna hit the triple one last. You see what I mean? See what I mean? Come on, frick. What? I was gonna say, dude, I was gonna get freaking mad. I really was. Okay. This is stupid. This is stupid, dude. This is stupid. Okay, there's a whole freaking circle here, dude. I was hoping I could just hit him and go. Oh. Nice. Nice, dude. Look, I still get fricked anyways, dude. Because it's a whole freaking circle there. I was hoping that I could be a little bit quicker, right? Can't be quicker. It's not worth it to even continue. So, unless you come, right, come down, come over, come up, then circle around, then back down. Oh, holy crap, dude. That is some freaking bull. You know, let's be real. You tell me that you can do that in that time? Hey, maybe you can, right? I highly doubt it. Highly. Get the frick out from under me, dude. You cannot make that bull crap up. Okay, don't go under me. Do not go under me. Hit him. Hit him. Okay, cool. 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 Come. Right? Perfect. Perfection. Perfect, dude. Come like this. Keep the speed a little bit. Come, start turning. Turn. Turn. Go. Come on, come on, come on, buddy. Good boy, good boy. Give it to me, you frick. I'm done. 21 seconds. 21 seconds. That has gotta be it. I feel like that would have surpassed 54 points. I feel like it just maxes out a certain second. Maxes it out at 54 points. So say you finish with 21 seconds, 54 points. Say you finish with 22 seconds, 23, 24, 25, even more, 54 points. That's what I feel like, because I feel like I did better than 54. The frick? Frick, dude. I'm done. 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 Actually, see, it says done. Cool. This one's gonna suck. How many points I need? 100? Same car? Oh, Wendover. Oh, hold on. What the frick? Oh, a sunburst? 50 points? Oh, that sounds so easy. I just did 54 points. It won't even be a challenge. Yeah. Is this manual or frickin' paddle? Manual. Yeah, this will be fun. What? What was that air that my engine just got? Over rev or over torque? The frick are you on about? What? Oh, this one is gonna suck, dude. Holy crap. Over torque risk. You telling me this thing is at risk of blowing up or some crap? Oh, dude, why does he grip up like that? They go that way too? What is this bullcrap, dude? Like, this doesn't even follow a clean route. Oh, cool, gotta hit that one. Gotta hit this one. Did that one just appear right there? Did I see that correctly? This has got to be the track. Okay, yeah, this is the track. You follow the track around and then it comes out that way. Do not go right. Just chill out. Don't necessarily be like a speed demon, right? It's okay. Maybe you don't even worry about him because you'll hit him on the other way, right? What the frick is that? Dude, what is he doing? Do you have to hit all of these? Nice, ran him over. Can't frickin' steer. The frick, dude. This one sucks. Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this bullcrap, dude. What the frick is this? This is the stupidest one I've ever seen. Do you need to hit all of these? Target's knocked 2 of 30. You telling me that's only 30? I feel like it's more than 30 at this point. I feel like I've seen more than 30. I don't know. Right? I'm just gonna hold a clean line. That's all I'm gonna do. Hold a clean line. Frick all the other ones around me. Not driving over him, you know? Okay, let me see if I can do this, though. No. Not very easily. That's cool. That is awesome, dude. That is sick. You cannot make that bullcrap up. You need to hit all of these, don't you? Because this is already the come around 12 of 30. Frick off, dude. Frick off. Yeah, did that on purpose. Just to screw up my wheel a little bit. What the frick is this, dude? This is awful. How are you supposed to get up on those frickin' logs anyways? Huh? Nice. Huh? I ain't doing this all frickin' night, dude. Absolutely not, dude. I will go to bed so quick if this crap keeps up. Could care less. That means you care a lot. Shut the frick up, dude. Come on, buddy. Frickin' turn. I don't understand the frickin' log one. Do you just hit it from the other side? I bet that's what you do. Maybe they want you to go the other way first, huh? I think that's what they want you to do. Right? You think you should hit that one first, but you don't. I don't know. Boom, look at that. See, now the frickin'... Get the frick out of here, dude. What the frick? Literally, barely frickin' touches it. And he just... Yeah, let me climb on top of that one there. What the frick? Can we restart here? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're moving. Restart. Frick off, dude. This is some frickin' bullcrap. Okay, cool. Wow, you didn't latch onto it. That's cool. Nice synchronizer damage. You seriously need to hit all frickin'... This is bullcrap, dude. I guess it's really just how you line up your laps. You know what I mean? But still, dude, frickin' bullcrap. Frick. Put me in reverse. These challenges, they screw up my reverse. They do it on purpose, dude. They really... Oh, yeah, third gear. That's what he wanted. Yeah, let's take 10 years to start. Yes, sir. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's stall on out again. Might as well just give up at that point. What the frick? Yeah, third gear again. Yep, cool. Let's restart that one. That was definitely what I wanted to be doing right about then. Cool, cool. Come on, you frick. Turn, huh? Yep, that's how slow I wanted to start. Definitely, that was the speed at which I intended to start. Oh, cool. Nice. Yep, don't even hit them all. Come on, dude! It misses? How am I supposed to get all these fricks anyways, dude? So, boom, assuming I had hit those two, right? And assuming I had hit him. Bull crap, dude. Frick! Why do they keep me in freaking hood cam? Did I change? I don't remember freaking change. Come on, buddy, turn, take you! Yeah, that's normal. Okay. I'm thinking this can be done in 3 laps. Are you thinking less? Oh. Oh, did it count? Okay, fine. I'm thinking 3 laps, dude. There's no other freaking way, right? Boom. Don't miss him. You know, that would be embarrassing. Now, we'll come back for that one on the right. So we'll come up here now. Get all this bull crap here. Boom, get the double. Turn! Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You can't make that freaking crap up. Or that freaking crap up. See, and then you come around like this. Not missing any of these, of course. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. That's it right there. Because then you jump, boom, done. Keep me in hood cam, please. That is really disrespectful, Beam. The frick? I'm sitting here, I'm playing your frickin' game. Stop changing my frickin' camera, you frick. Okay, no missing barrels, and you got this. It's really not that hard. And then we get to look at how bad my time is, and then we can actually see how hard this frickin' crap is. You know, once we figure out, oh wow, I did him, and then, oh, you gotta shave off an extra 20 seconds. Oh, frick off. Oh, thanks for keeping me in hood cam, Beam. Wow. Really appreciate that, you know? A little bit of teamwork goes a long way. Gosh, dude, I guarantee you one of those missed. Guaranteed. Okay, no missing. Gosh, dude, freaking annoying as frick. Gosh, dude, what the frick? Why am I driving so frickin' slow? Left, right, frickin' straighten out, you piece of crap. Cool, guys. Frickin' annoying as frick. Gosh, I know one missed. I know that black one over there missed. What the frick? Get out from under me. Nice, dude. Yeah, just suck him under, yeah. Didn't know the sunburst was a frickin' vacuum. Wow, got them all. And then almost proceeds to roll. Huh, cool. Cool. Oh yeah, that's what he wanted to do. Yep, right, left half shaft broken. Come on. Wow, look at that, dude. This is almost as bad as that one frickin' crawl. Over rev risk. Over torque risk, whatever, dude. Why is that a default config that's built like that? Really? This has got to be made custom for this frick crap. Come on, don't stop, dude. Okay, look at that. Wow, I'm actually driving half straight through that area. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. Turn! Turn, you frick! Turn! Okay, cool, cool, cool. Don't miss him. Don't miss him. That's all you gotta do is not miss. Boom. Brakes. Don't roll. That's all you gotta do is not roll. Cool, cool. First gear. Come on. Come on. Freaking synchronizer damage. Go away. Oh. That had to have given it to me. 50? Frick yes, dude. Holy crap. Dude, get me all freaking sweaty. It's freaking summertime here, dude. Okay, my AC needs to be on 24/7 and it still doesn't get cold. What time is it? It's 2:30 in the morning, dude. It's not cool yet, okay? It's cool at maybe like 3 a.m., 3:30, and then it starts getting hot because the sun's setting. Good old Arizona. Okay, what the frick do I have to do now? Good, I finished all those fricks. Precision parking. This couldn't be hard, right? He said jokingly. It must be this one, yeah. Earn at least 100 heart points? What? Dude, come on. Just give me a freaking break, huh? What am I doing? Hold on. I had to frickin' sneeze. That's all I had to do. Oh, this is fun. Alright, this is my kind of crap right here. Frack, dude! And they're timed, right? What are you doing? Oh, you wanted me to back in. Well, can you make that a little bit clearer, please? Please. You know, that's all I ask. Make it a little bit clearer that that's what you want me to do. It didn't say that. You want me to back in here too? I don't know what you frickin' want from me. You want me to back in here? Go away, you frick. I'm trying to frickin' go. Oh, you wanted me to back in. Oh, dude. That is some bull crap, dude. How am I supposed to know that on my first rip through it? Huh? Alright, you think I can do this crap in first? Bull crap, right? But at least I have mirrors, so I don't gotta worry about the freaking camera being crap. What happened? I stalled? I held the clutch and shifted it into reverse, dude. How do you stall doing that? It just doesn't make freaking sense, dude. Clutch in! Clutch in! I'm hardly getting any freaking points. They're giving me like okay drift. Not drifts, you know what I freaking mean. Can I just go straight here? Is that what I can do? I don't know. Come on, come on. Get the frick in there. Get the frick in there. Oh, I fricked up my whole freaking line and now I'm out of time. That's awesome, dude. Ah, dude. What the frick? What is this frickin' bullcrap camera? Anyways, huh? Perfect. That's what we need. Not perfect. Great. Okay, cool. Good enough for me, right? Doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be great. That's perfect. Perfect. Great. Whatever. Don't care. Oh, I reversed for too frickin' long, dude. Come on, come on. 96? You gotta get frickin' like perfects on, I guess, one more. I guess they give you one more. Ah. Little did I know you had to get the parks perfect. Perfect, come on. Come on, you better give me one more perfect. One more has to be perfect or I'm fricked. This has to be perfect. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, that's a great, if that. Good. You. Come on, come on, come on! Ew. Huh? Huh? Great. 92? Even worse? Bull crap, dude. Bull crap. This is not fun. Precision parking. Get the frick out of here. How do I do this quicker? Is it time-based or only score-based? Great. Cool, that's usually a perfect. Ew, what the frick was that? Oh, I'm not even in it. Am I? Nope. Cool. What the frick is happening here, dude? Is it time-based? It doesn't say that, it just says earn points. No sort of time bonus. Oh, what the frick, dude? How are you not gonna count that? I'm in the frickin' lines. Oh my gosh, dude, why is the camera turning around now? What the frick? Zoom out, go up, stay like that. Perfect, perfect. Great. Do you need to get all perfects? Is that literally the only way to do it? Imagine you hit like this baller freaking... You know? Yeah, right. But, I mean, in a perfect world, stalls. That's a real perfect world for you. Good. 88. Yeah, reset my camera every single time. Thank you. Thank you, Beamng. You know, that is helpful. Okay. I'm sure you are just assuming that we all do this in the first try, but not everybody does it that well, okay? Perfect. 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 Great. Great. Come on, don't frickin' stall, you frick. Okay, I actually feel like I might have hope doing it this way. I don't know why I think that, but... $97? What the frick, dude? Well done. Make sure to get quickly from one parking spot to get as many time points as possible. Yep. They say nothing about excess time. So it's literally just do this until you get perfect on every single one. That's it. That's all you need to do. So come up, right? Perfect. Come back, right? Okay, just like this. That's not perfect. That's far off. That's way too off. Okay. Look at that bullcrap. You're literally like, huh, this guy sucks. That's what okay means. So I just need to cut it in closer to the red D series. That is D series, right? Perfect. Okay. Cut in. Turn. Stop. Perfect. Good? What the frick, dude? Why? Why was that so off? Great? Oh my gosh, dude, this is awful. This is not even fun. You know, they're just screwing you for one. You telling me that's not perfect? That is perfect! Okay, cool. Thank you for agreeing with me. Now, what about this? Ah, that's perfect. Okay, this one. Why have you never given me perfect on this one? Right? Look at that. Look at that. Perfect parking. Great. They're seriously going to screw me over with a great. I just don't understand it. That might not be a perfect. That is a perfect. Cool. Why is that other one a great? That's what I do not understand, dude. At all. Perfect. Perfect, dude. Great. Okay, I got 105. Frick that, dude. Frick that bullcrap, dude. Holy crap, that's some bull. Frick. Gosh, that is frustrating, dude. That is so frustrating. Oh gosh, they have one on dirt at the sawmill. Oh, can't make that crap up. I'm done. You know what? Look, I can already tell you this crap is just going to get me too angry. Look, I gotta try and do that 3 more times now. No, dude, I'm stressed too much. Look at that. Seriously, though, dude. Precision, precision, precision. And then what do you bet the trash grab is? It's literally gonna be like the barrel ones. You're gonna have to run through perfectly hitting each piece of garbage. Great. You know, I know it's only 3 hours into the frickin' stream, but frick it, dude. Have a great night. I'll probably be back later tomorrow, or, you know what, 1:30, whatever. You know what I was saying.